This is a Chat GPT. It's like been going pretty crazy. Have you guys heard of it?
Yeah. It's like big in all these different realms. Even for educators, they're like afraid that kids are going to be using it to like write their papers and shit.
That's the thing. You could write papers with it. You could write code with it. You could write like poems and songs and shit with it. Like there's like so many things you can do with it.
But can it make love?
No.
Well,
you can only plagiarize love.
Well, I wanted to like show everybody.
Don't be so sure, George. You haven't talked to it yet.
Yeah. Right now the Chat GPT is down, of course, so we can't like play with it. But me and Jesse played with it.
It's writing a poem. It's writing a poem right now.
Oh, there we go.
It's writing a poem right now. Damn, look at that.
Look at that, right?
Chat GPT, oh Chat GPT. Yeah, that's a great start actually. With AI so smart, but alas, it's at capacity, leaving us to wait for a chance to chat, and so on and so forth. All right, BS.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, humans never do.
Does it do something different every time? You refresh it.
Let's try. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be something more technical. Oh, okay. So numbers are a lot more technical.
It's a linked
list. Right. It's right, technical and comedic.
Yeah.
Wow, that's lame. So what is capacity for it? You know, I like is.
Well, say this. It got 5 million users in less than 5 days. That's like the fastest growing of Google, Facebook, any type of user.
Yeah, I checked it out. I messed around with it.
Yeah,
it's
pretty fun. I like it.
There was another thing that was like
I use it to write my cover letters.
It was like AI for art. And you type in like a couple of, what was that one called?
I'm not sure.
But that one was also really big, and because you would do like really weird combos.
Yeah,
and
I think you have to have a subscription for that one. What the hell is it called?
Was it Hotpot or
maybe Hotpot? I thought it started with a D or something like that, or DeepI. No,
Deep AI. Yeah.
Oh, Deep AI. Yeah. DeepI.
DeepI, buddy.
Okay. Let's do some weird stuff. Let's do I don't know. Like let's pick weird words. Come on, man. We can be more random than a bot. Oh, MF podcast. All right. Let's see what it creates for us. From the text prompt. Oh, choose a style. We have to choose a style. Mona Lisa is always a good style.
Nah.
Panda.
Oh,
Panda's
the one
cool.
under the panda.
Panda?
Under the panda.
Hearts. Or the flowers.
Abstract painting generator. There
oh
you go.
yeah.
Come on,
Okay.
Man.
Oh, I forgot.
Abstract.
Okay. Ooh.
MF podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm the blue wall. I think.
I don't know. I see JG right there.
JG right there. Yeah. So which one's JGV and then which one's PK?
Can only be one.
Yeah.
That next one right there.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean that looks cool. That has a generate again. Yeah. So the AI game is really leveling up right now. I mean, even so in education.
Let's think out of the box here. Okay. Let's pick one word each or one phrase each to add to this thing.
All right. You go first,
Clear
Jesse.
Clear that out.
You go first.
Okay. Mountains.
Toaster.
Surreal. Cream. Majesty.
Ooh.
Hey, ma. Okay.
It's a good word. It's a
no, hold on. Let's see. What's the theme? What's the theme? Let's do the robot one, yeah?
Robot. Okay.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Okay. Looks kind of dope, like a Iron Giant.
Ooh, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
That is cool. It has like some lasers, kind of reminds me of like a lightsaber-ish kind of
laser
vibe.
beam.
So Majesty, I see the Majesty. Surreal.
See the momentous clouds.
Yeah.
See the mountains.
Yeah, and then what were your guys' words? I forgot already.
His words mountains.
Toaster.
Mountains and toaster. Okay, so where's the toaster?
Where's the fucking toaster.
I don't see no goddamn
it's
toaster.
Whizzing by at the speed of light.
Oh, the toaster's whizzing by at
no.
surreal speeds.
These are the crumbs at the bottom of the toaster, and that's the coil, and then it's catching on fire at the top there.
But see, what is an AI without humans to give meaning and value to the production of its work, right? So at least we got that over it. We ascribe the meaning and the value to the AI. Yeah, for without the ascribing of meaning and value, it's meaningless.
Eventually, I don't know if it's possible, but an AI will be able to code its own language
Yeah.
And then start producing things if it gets a hold of like a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Scary. And then that's when the Cyberdyne Terminator shit
that's
kicks in.
That's when the Age of Ultron begins.
Age of Ultron.
Machines.
I mean, we've seen it. So yeah, it's impacting academia, the arts. I've even seen it. I mean, I guess a segment of the arts where.
So you're a teacher. Have kids used it?
I don't think so. I mean, as a music teacher, I'm having them like notate stuff and write stuff out in notebooks. So there's not a lot of room for them to like to get it done in that way, since I'm having them do a lot of stuff by hand. But maybe for compositional ideas, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't know. I think that at the school I work at, that it's a small group of kids, so I have a pretty good idea of like all like their realm of ability, and so far everything seems like meaningfully like progressing. Like nothing was like, whoa, you couldn't play a scale and now you're like writing a sonata, or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Feel you.
Yeah. So, but also where I was seeing this is with deep fakes with like voiceovers, right?
Yeah.
And so even thinking about how like James Earl Jones, right? His voice is now owned by Disney.
Yeah.
And so they're able to, create dialogue that he himself didn't personally record, but now, they're getting more leverage like that, Also for stuff like, how in the overdub world, right? I mean, you have the original dialogue, and there wasn't much you can do with like not having like the overdubs look very clearly out of sync with the original, movement of the voices. And now you're able to get deep fakes to make the mouths look a lot more aligned with what the overdubs are doing.
Yeah, the technology has gotten really sophisticated where it's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, I think it's kind of taking a dark turn, but when Andrew Tate, they released some recording of someone that he was a victim, you're right, and he was saying all this shit, over text and voice message. People, all the supporters were like, well, that's just a deep fake. Yeah, it's AI, he never said that, it's
like,
very
keep in mind it's from like 2013, and I don't think they had that kind of
no, that's too far back. But the thing of it, they can do that now. Like they can call and like use your voice, and like if they even with the robocalls, right? That's why like they always tell you never say yes. Right, because they can just like cut and paste that, but even making any sound now, because they could probably have a way to to spin it and get you to agree to stuff. But anyway,
I am Jesse. I am asking to withdraw from Social Security.
It doesn't sound like that. It sounds like a human now. Like it sounds like it sounds.
It sounds like this. Hello, I am a human that is speaking legitimately.
Hello.
Your
silly human.
Your car warranty is is overdue, and you need to repay for your extended warranty.
Maybe even like Microsoft text to chat gives you like different options on voices that you want to use.
Yeah. You know what? I wish
James Bond.
If the AI, with the voice stuff is so developed, why do you still have all those lame ass robotic voices on like the TikToks and stuff? I hate those. Like,
oh my god,
my face when I suck ass or whatever, or
I took these pictures.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. I hate this. Like, why aren't people using it in that realm? At least make it less, less annoying and be a little bit more like realistic and shit. But anyways. So it looks like it's still like, even though the technology's there, people are still like, it's getting more and more known. Obviously, Chat GPT is too overloaded for us right now, but I think that there's only room for it to grow. So it's a little bit scary. Yeah. So, I don't know. Have any of you guys, you said to use it for cover letters or what?
Yeah, I use it for cover letters.
Dang.
Okay. Also,
that's pretty smart.
This. Where was it? Just had it. Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
You have stolen about $2,500 worth of hotel points. And worst of all, you have put me in a middle seat.
On a 5-hour flight.
Oh my God. And they just let you do it.
Yeah.
So this lady, like, she doesn't even like have his, she just has like his password and then like one more thing, like the security question answers.
I'm meeting Rachel.
and then
Toback, who
she's gonna use.
specializes in
I'll
a
skip ahead
special
to it.
form
But
of
she's
hacking
gonna
called
use
social
his phone,
engineering.
like
And I'm very
Conversation?
program.
Oh,
Yeah.
a phone
I feel like I
program.
know
Yeah.
pretty much everything about you.
I instantly
Dang.
don't trust you. So am I going to be safe?
Oh yeah, so innocent hacker.
And every other customer doing these phone calls, I'm going to be actually live hacking. So when I call,
Oh,
your
man.
phone number is going to display on their caller ID.
Oh
This
man.
is Donnie O'Sullivan.
Who are you really?
No, this is Donnie O'Sullivan. I can tell you my address, phone number, date of birth.
Whatever you need to know to verify that that's really me.
Scary.
That's wild.
That's like
I
how
am
crazy
on
the
the road
hacking
right
is now.
now.
Yeah. Wait. So how did they get? How did they? What information did they take to get a more realistic representation of his voice?
Of his voice, he probably just since he answered the phone and said hello, and then it probably just fucking.
Yeah,
That takes a
nutty.
few
That's
words.
wild.
Or also, he's a reporter, so it could. Get
Oh,
it
yeah,
from
yeah,
online.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
way easier
Yeah.
for like that person like to get theirs like done. You know, like so. There's just like even shit like that. Like it's like
Machines are
happening.
learning.
Yeah. No, that's pretty scary. So, I guess. But at the end of the day, I think we have to learn to live with it. It's not going to go away. Banning it is just kind of, I don't know. It's creating a forbidden fruit kind of
Neil
vibe.
deGrasse Tyson said something about it that I thought was really good. He was like, "Well,
It's
if
not
you-
smarter than me, at least."
No, if you use it like for school, then like you might as well have not paid for school. Like you didn't learn anything.
Yeah.
Like what like
Well, I mean, that's the case with most college education anyway, despite that. But that's
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a degree just to have one.
There was actually someone. I think they were like a undergrad, some sort of maybe comp sci, something related in tech, and they actually created an algorithm that he's been trying to, and has got a lot of buzz and interest from different universities wanting to learn about it and see if they can implement it into their schools with their teachers, because it's an algorithm to pretty much assess the likelihood that like a paper, how much of it used language created by an AI like Chat GPT, and it has a pretty good accuracy.
Yeah.
And so I know that like even like Stanford and other very reputable colleges were really interested in learning more about the program, and that this undergrad student pretty much it's become like a real big like pet project of theirs. Probably going to be a nice moneymaker for them, but for me, I like that because it's showing like, hey, we have to figure out a way to integrate it, not just isolate it. So,
I think we've come a long way from getting shit for using Wikipedia
Yeah.
as a source.
Oh, yeah.
totally. I will say, even as a teacher myself, I will always say, hey, be careful. Use Wikipedia as a launch pad,
What's so wrong with it? Like,
Yeah, I mean the sources are cited right
now,
there. The sources are cited right there. I mean, if you really, want to,
Me.
yeah, source.
I found it.
Yeah, source. Trust me, bro. Yeah, but no, I mean, there's a lot of like I think very honest use, like good faith usage of Wikipedia in terms of who puts the content out there. Now, of course, I'm sure certain topics are less, good faith than others, but certain people aren't going to be, wanting to troll about certain things. It's probably more like, regarding like pop culture figures and events, maybe that you have to be a little bit more careful. But
Just use those first-hand sources.
yeah,
What do you think, Joaquin, of Chat GPT?
I think it's going to open the door for all kinds of fucking
Shit.
crime and
crime. Yeah.
and fraud, and people's identities being taken over, and chaos.
Oh my God! I mean, think about how it can be implemented
There's
to
certain things
forge.
it can't do.
Can it forge?
ChatGPT
Can
specifically.
it forge
Yeah.
signatures?
No, it can't do like.
That's scary. Woo!
Like, I'm sure there's AI tech that does shit
Oh,
like
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
like forges signatures, like does all that, like basically she got like his, like she was sounding almost exactly like him, like,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
displaying
Yeah.
his number from
Yeah.
her number.
It's
like,
a real powerful tool, and I think you have to use it responsibly, without a
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah. Well, I think that with great power comes great responsibility, as great old Uncle Ben once
man,
said.
shut up, you don't
Yeah,
know.
dude,
man.
yeah,
It's
dude,
fine,
yeah, dude.
man.
Come on,
Uncle
the homie,
Ben.
the homie. Yeah. Come on,
Uncle Ben's he's dead, man.
He's
He
dead.
died in the first movie.
Yeah, but he's alive in our hearts and in our spirits. So
Did you see the new one, everybody? The newest one That's not new anymore. It's fucking
I have
last year.
The new one.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
home college
Way
coming.
Home?
College.
No Way Home.
College homecoming.
No.
No,
No,
Way Home.
oh,
that
no,
was
okay.
the
No Way
first
Home.
one. No, that was the second one. Wait.
Speaking of AI, like mixing shit together, I seen a picture where they do a Spider-Man of like the three, like so Toby, the Andrew dude, I always forget, and then
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, and then Tom, right?
Yeah.
Tom, and then it does
Tom.
like an amalgamation of the three
Tom.
faces. Yeah. So I mean, it's just you're seeing more and more of that
That's
shit.
hilarious.
But hey, why couldn't they? Well, okay. Well, first off, they should have just used Charles Martinet for Mario. But why couldn't they even have done that for Mario's voice instead of Chris Pratt? Man, I'm still a little salty about that. I'm not gonna lie. And I know we talked about it back then, but man, okay. I guess we'll have
It's
to
about
see.
giving work to people that are working actors today.
Yeah, I know. No, Chris
Yeah.
Pratt definitely needs the work. Yeah, he's definitely struggling. He's probably struggling. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm curious to see where it goes, and maybe the next time we talk about it, maybe we'll have a little bit more experience firsthand with it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start writing some cover letters with its help.
It helps.
Yeah. All right.
Because you don't have to like use like it's like a template.
Yeah. No. I mean, again, I think ideally, right? Kind of get you started. It's a launch pad, but you don't want to use it to just
No, I wouldn't use
Is
it
it even
for school or
plagiarized?
things
It's
like
not
that.
plagiarized, but it's not you though. Anyway.
I mean, there's like a formula of a certain percentage of your work is like not original, then it's considered plagiarized. At least by like university standards and shit.
Yeah, totally. So I don't know. I think all that's going to change. People are going to be upset about that, for sure. So anyways, good luck, my friends. Good luck. This is the new era.
Good luck, humans.
Good luck.
Play human handball.